Hey guys, welcome to Monday Moments with Fran. Happy March, happy new month. I hope that you are doing well. Yesterday I was hosting a clubhouse room and there's a lovely friend of mine called Denise based in the States. Shout out to Denise. And she said a statement pretty much along the lines of there is therapeutic value in shared stories. And I wholeheartedly believe in it. And I believe that's what I do a lot here on Monday Moments with Fran. And today I thought I would share the story of what I would tell myself in March 2020, so a year ago. If I could have had the ability to tell myself something from the future. This is pretty much what I would share. And I would be saying to myself, Fran, you are about to enter one of the most craziest seasons of your life. Everything you know to be one way is going to look very, very different. But you haven't got to be concerned because you're going to make it through. Even as an extrovert who gets energized from being around people, you're about to go into a season where you are alone. You're at home alone. But what I want you to think about is that you are not at home alone. You are at home alone with God, and to really cultivate your personal walk with your Lord and Savior. I want you to be mindful that things are going to shift quite quickly in several areas of your life, and you're going to be asked to do some pretty scary things. You're going to be asked to make some decisions and take some steps that you ordinarily, with your little bit of a control freak mindset, would kind of really find challenging, but it's going to pave the way for the next season of your life. You are about to be bombarded with information and statistics that are going to sound a bit crazy, and it may want to kind of put some fear into your core being. But don't be afraid. You know in who you trust. You are about to enter a season where you're not driving as much. So when you used to complain or feel a way about having to drive up and down and be on the motorway, that's all about to change. What I will say is invest in some walking boots and some new trainers, and get some sunscreen and a sun hat, because you'll be doing a lot more activity outside as and when you can. I also want to remind you that it's so important to stay in contact with people, to make phone calls, jump on Zoom and just have interactions with people, because you're going to need it. You're going to need to be supportive and also receive support. I want to let you know that it's okay. Like, you're okay and it's okay. And if you need to get additional support as you transition through this humongous change, you want to go ahead and do that. Also, people who are in the past, it's best to leave them there. Don't be reconnecting with certain people. It's not necessary. You'll be a lot more peaceful if you just stick with who is currently in your life. On some practical levels, you may want to start just stocking up on some hand sanitizer and some antibacterial wipes, maybe some toilet roll as well, and stay away from the crisp aisle. You will not find peace in the crisp aisle. Just stay away from snacks and crisps as well. What the most important thing I want to let you know is that you are going to not just make it through the season, but you're going to come out a different person. You're going to come out having learned some new things, unlearned some toxic things. You're going to come out knowing that there's a richer and deeper place inside of you than you ever thought possible, and that things are going to turn out just great. So enjoy the new season, embrace it fully. Don't fear the change. Don't fear what you don't understand, because you will make it through this season. Everything you've been through in your life up until this point has equipped you and prepared you to go forward in this season. Signed, Francesca, March 2021. So that is what I would be telling myself. If I could have written a letter to myself a year ago this time, because it was, there were so many unknowns and it was super challenging. But when we consider in hindsight, there's a lot of learning, there's a lot of kind of, wow, look at what I managed to get through. And so the reason I'm sharing that today is obviously it's the 1st of March, yay, but also because this time next year, again, we don't know what life is going to look like. You can have hopes and dreams, and I do hope you have those. But again, you don't know what unknowns may present themselves. And so if we can take lessons from our past and apply it to our future, I believe it'll really help us to stay positive, stay encouraged. I think we'll be able to remember that the resource within ourselves is bigger than we actually understand. And just because we don't fully understand something or it's brand new, it doesn't mean we cannot successfully navigate through that season. And so, yeah, the encouragement for this week is look back on the last year, draw those lessons, draw the learnings, and apply it to your future. Apply it to what is going to be coming ahead. I mean, you know, even like thinking about March, who knows really what is going to happen this month? Who knows what life is going to look like on the 31st of March? Because I know I don't. I've got some ideas, some plans, some hopes, some dreams, you know, things I'm really just believing for. But life is unexpected at times. But even in the unexpected, you can still have great success. And so no matter what you're concerned about today or what you may be worried about or what you may wonder is going to happen, trust God. Trust God. And trust yourself in the sense that you are a prepared individual. You are very resourceful. You have already been through so much. You've survived every single one of your worst days. You've survived every single one of the worst types of news you could ever have received, and yet you're standing. And hopefully you're smiling. If not, you're just at a peaceful, contented place. So be encouraged. Have a fantastic day ahead, a fantastic week ahead. I pray it's a really fruitful and prosperous month. And God bless you. Thanks for being here once again on Monday Moments with me, Francesca McDowell. And yeah, God bless you and take care.